What's up? It's Kyler XP and I'm going over all my progress in LEGO Fortnite from when it was first introduced up until now. I'll try not to stay long on certain topics just so I can make it to where I'm at right now in the game. It's a lot to go over and I plan on saving some situations for other videos. When I first found out about LEGO being introduced into Fortnite, I was hyped, and seeing it was very similar to Minecraft, I got even more interested. My first village was in the Grasslands biome, and I remember figuring out the game and how it works, and I noticed the material gathering and building process is a lot easier than in Minecraft, which made it fun for me and people that are new to this type of game. I do remember there being a ton of glitches in the beginning. I'll go over the ones I have recorded in another video.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
My first village is consisted of my house, a guest house, which used to be my house, a house for my villagers, and a watchtower. My villagers are Beef Boss, Hayseed, Maisie, Lion Brand, and Tomato Head. Tomato Head and Beef Boss are really good for making you food. I'll go in depth on my favorite villagers and where to find them later. Here's a little sneak peek of all the resources I've gathered so far. When it comes to the right charms and equipment to effectively and consistently gather resources without a problem, I noticed the epic regeneration charm, 2 epic inner fire charms, or 2 rare cool-headed charms with a rare glider and a rare survival compass is the way to go for all biomes in the game. My next village is located in the Frostlands biome, and I started it after I finished my first village. I found an ice shelf that was pretty close to my first village, and it was peaceful, really high up in the mountain away from enemies, so I settled there. Early on in LEGO Fortnite, enemies used to really give you a hard time, but now that there has been an update, they don't really give you an issue when it comes to your villages. You don't have to be cautious anymore about your height or fences. Out of all the villages I'm going to show you today, this is definitely one of the best. There are a lot of spots in this village just to relax and look around. It's nice to take a break from all the constant fighting and running around and just chill for a bit. At this village, my villagers are Sky, Slush, Yeti, Frozen Fish Stick, and Polar Peely. Frozen Fish Stick, Polar Peely, or Sky will not show up to your village. You do have to go out and find them in a cave or a friendly campfire. It took me a long time to find out where they spawn. I did have to basically travel the whole biome just to find one spot where you can find all of them in a cave, and I marked it in a map. If you see a campfire in a cave that you did not put there, don't destroy it. Friendly villagers will spawn there and they'll keep spawning there, so just stay put so you can find the villager you're looking for. They cycle through just like they visit a regular village. So far, this is the only method that has worked for me. I even tried a method where you use your seed number and create another map using that same seed number in sandbox mode and just match the coordinates so you can find friendly campfires, but that did not work at all. The coordinates didn't match with the same place, the land was different. I'll explain in a different video. I did want to show a little bit of the interior before I moved on, where my villagers sleep, and where I sleep. I always put a Bible next to my bed and some Star Wars equipment in my room to make it look like my music setup. It's pretty cool. I did this for all my villages. My Wi-Fi did start acting up a little bit. It's a little buggy, but I really enjoy with how I styled this village. I started my next village in the Dry Valley biome, and I did want to mention, in between making villages, I did try to wait to the start of the next season so I can maximize on the amount of XP that I'm getting at the start of a season. Once the season starts, I would start building a new village, so by the time I'm done, the amount of XP I've gained for that village goes into the start of that season. My third village is in the Dry Valley biome on an island close to where I go exploring. I wanted to make 2 villages out of this island, but I can't put 2 villages that close together. In terms of the layout, I learned a lot from my Frost village and just applied that here. I'll try to keep it moving, but I added a lot of cool detail like a well and statues inside and outside the village. I'll try to just give a quick look around before I go on to the villagers. My villagers here are Blue Squire, Gus, Rustler, Nugget, Petra, Jules, and Oscar. Oscar and Blue Squire I found in the Frostlands biome, in that same cave I found everyone else I showed you guys earlier. And I just brought them here. I'll go over all the interiors in better detail in the future. This is my house I'm running up to. I have a dining room, a bathroom, and a shower. And the dining room hallway leads to my living room. I sleep upstairs, and that's where I keep my music equipment also. It's not actually music equipment, I wish it was. It's just little stuff you can get from the Star Wars bundle. It looks like my FL Studio, my Beats setup, so I just put it there in all my houses. This one is the workshop where I put my utilities. And this one is the house for my villagers. There is a balcony upstairs, and I put a bench for them in case they wanted to go outside and sit and look around, they can. Only 2 villages left. This one is located in the shore biome, not too far from where we just came from. I did have to get the Rebel Adventure bundle just to have access to all these resources. It does end in 19 days, so I'll get to that as soon as possible if you want to build this. The amount of sandstone I had to use is insane. I'll try to show you. It took me 3 days in real time just to have the right amount of sandstone to make all this. I only recorded a few seconds of what happened, but again, it took me 3 days in real time to convert that much sand into sandstone to build all of this. I mean, I think it was worth it. I made sure the Mos Eisley Cantina was added in here. I did all of the chairs you see inside, all the accessories, drinks, the lighting. I tried to make all my villages really cozy, and all my friends tell me I do a good job at doing that. This Star Wars bundle also came with a little Der Burger build, and that's where I put all my food utilities. It came out looking pretty neat. I'll show you where I put my villagers for now because it's a lot to show you all in one video. Up here is where I sleep. And this is where my villagers sleep. My villagers here are Sparkplug, Aura, Sprocket, Brooks, Salty, and Blackheart. I do plan on switching out some of my villagers from a few of my villages and their jobs, so this isn't final right now. My last village as of right now is also located in the shore biome, right next to the other one I just showed you. I try to keep everything close and easy to get to and back from. If I didn't have a glider, I don't know if I'd be able to do this. For this village, I did have to purchase the Beachside Boulevard bundle. It does not come already in the game. If you want it, it does show up often in the item shop, so just look out for it. I'll start off by showing where I sleep. I got my room layout like how I do in most of my other villages, and I put some fishing stuff in my chest. Underneath is my living room area. It does have a bathroom, and there is a TV with a sofa in the living room. Next, I'll show you where my villagers sleep. I don't know what's going on. Downstairs is where I put my utilities. I also have a surf shop. It's just missing a register right now. So I guess everything is free until then. You should come by and get a surfboard. I also have a little guest house. and a lifeguard tower, as well as a pier to fish on. My villagers here are Fishstick, Silas, Ash, Bushranger, Lana Lane, and Comet. Bushranger, Lana Lane, and Comet you have to find out exploring. I did find them in that one Frostlands cave, but I'm sure you can find them in the Grasslands biome as well. That one ice cave I showed you guys earlier where I found frozen fish stick has helped me find so many people, including these guys I showed you. So that's most of my progress in LEGO Fortnite so far. I do plan on going over funny moments and glitches, as well as traversal techniques, and different combat and building styles, etc. LEGO Fortnite is not as popular as I thought it would be amongst my friends. Hopefully this gives people an understanding of what you can do in the different playstyles that are available and welcome. Plus it's free. You should definitely give it a chance. I didn't want to put too much in one video. This is just the start of my journey here gaming on YouTube, so please expect more and let me know what you think. I have a ton of ideas. I try not to be extremely specific in this video. I really do appreciate your time watching until the very end. God bless you, and I'll catch you in the next one.